Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else on the internet. My name is Fresh Meow. I've spent the past 10 hours of my life, um, doing all the fun stuff. Try to get Fallout New Vegas to work, but my computer and internet just is absolute garbage. So, we're playing different genres on this channel. We're burning before we even begin to take off. I'm done with the green screen. I'm not putting it back behind me. I don't give a shit anymore. I stopped caring. So today we're playing the Sibling experience. Blare this music back on. Okay. Windows. Skip. Choices. Never played this game before. So, let's see, OBS still running? Ooh, I just clicked out of it. Great, perfect. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Don't want to go back to Twitch. Start the game. Who the fuck do I want to play as? TJ or Jasmine? Who am I more likely to bang? Well, let's see. TJ's got the blue eyes, which really, but Jasmine's got the going on. I don't know, guys. Weren't you gonna go for low intensity graphics games? Thanks, man. Get out of here. Plus, we'll go with TJ. We'll go. We're getting this on. Unlike you, I'm all too familiar with the strange occurrences. Oh, can I just press? My Uncle Jerry became Aunt Julie last year. 3 months later, he was back to Jerry again. He still signs his emails as Julie, though. Don't ask. I managed to get an A. Okay. Oh, hold on. Stop this. Is there just like a... I managed to get an A grade on a paper I didn't even remember turning in. My dad let some guy called Strong Bear sleep on our couch for a few days. Oh, that dude even taught me how to hit birds off telegraph poles with a stone in just one shot. Want to see? No? Okay, that's your loss. Even though my life can be pretty unusual at times, though, this was by far the wackiest thing to happen to me. I took the cake for the weirdest thing I thought would or could happen to me ever. Yeah, it took every cake in the theoretical scope of cakes that represent all things odd. What is this music? So you know how I had to deal with that 15 years of constant pain in the butt? That pain in the butt hadn't matured beyond thinking the height of all hilarity and would usually flicking his nose contents at me. I think I'm just an idiot. I just read that wrong. I wasn't one to be easily grossed out, but even cool, skater old sisters have their limits. Yeah, you know, skater sisters out there. And needless to say, Tyler had stretched all those limits very, very thin. Do I need to press spacebar for this too? Sure. My brother was just impossible. I could be constantly amazed as how I was still sane despite... Hold on. How I was still sane despite being forced to share my personal space with someone so bratty and hyperactive. This is him, Tyler the Sinner. Get him out. He would always shamelessly declare that he was cute and charming. Tyler was anything but. He's 15 and he was the pure spawn of evil. See, let me just demonstrate how he managed to make life hell for me. He ruined things that day, as with every single day of our lives. Oof! That rock hit my front wheel with a thwack. I And before I could even register what had transpired, my board went skinned to the side, sending me head first to the nearby hedge. What the? Tyler! Gotcha. Thursday. What happened, you ask? Tyler happened. We all have a Tyler in our lives, right? On hearing my shout, I could see a shadowy form moving rapidly away from his window. I was obviously going to put this together. Just how dumb did he think I was? We had only one story in our house, so it wasn't as though that he could hide. What are you talk about? No. What are you talk about? This doorway right here? That's one. That's stairs. That's two. You have a 2-story house. Bruh. Besides, who else would be slingshotting rocks at me around here? These fucking kids. Plus, the trajectory seemed to have come from his room. This kid should be like a quarterback or like a pitcher or something. This kid's got precision. Just precision, velocity, trajectory. Good. Despite deluding himself that he somehow was, my sneaky little brother wasn't exactly Mr. Popular. And even if he had friends, I was doubtful any of them would hate me that much or have the guts to pelt rocks at me. Twigs and leaves were sticking into me and I was left tasting bark, or at least something hedgy. The hedge I'd collide with probably wasn't even ours. Who cares? My mom barely had enough time to make herself breakfast, let alone manage any regular garden upkeep. Tell your mom to wake up earlier then. It was probably our neighbor's desperate attempt to keep my brother out of their yard. As if any preventing ever worked on him. I tried to be careful getting up, but extracting myself from the hedge gave me an arm crisscrossed scratches. My arm, yeah. Checking the state of my skateboard, I found the wheel had become oddly wonky. Oh no! Oh, he did not just. Tyler badly needed to work on his understanding of boundaries. And personal property. Especially when it came to my most prized possession, my skateboard of all things. Bruh, he was so going to pay for this? I swung open the screen door, which was already off one of its hinges, and let it slam behind me. I wanted Tyler to be alarmed that I was coming for him. He could snicker and hide in any corner, but I would find him. I would find him. No Tyler in his room. I backtracked to the kitchen. He wouldn't sneak into my room at a time like this. There weren't many hiding places at my house, fortunately. Apparently there are, because you think you live in a one-story... I think I live in a one-story building. You've got a set of staircase to go upstairs, lady. And there he was, wearing that oblivious expression that we both knew he was faking, slurping the milk from his cereal bowl. Yeah. And there he was, wearing that... Oh. Sitting there stagnant. Milk that had been sitting there stagnant for the last 3 hours. Bruh, my skateboard. Tyler! What is it? Tish? What have you done to my skateboard? Oi! Why are you yelling? You look fine to me last time I checked. Fine? Fine? The wheel is broken. I'm supposed to be getting ready for the extreme games and you just freaking broke my wheel. I knew it was him. Even if he denied it. Would my mom have messed with my skateboard? There are only 3 people living in this tiny house, and I certainly didn't do it. Okay, 4 people occasionally. Not that it mattered. Who's the 4th? Okay, easy there. Don't get mad now. Mad? Of course I'm gonna get mad. You don't tell me what to do, you little punk. Little punk? Who? Me? Nah. I'm Oh. God damn it. Practically steamy. What'd you do?
really nothing. Your board kinda helped me out of a jam. Actually, it helped me into a jam.
What?
I used it to open some jam.
He used it as like a door stopper, man.
How is that even possible?
Tyler looked horrified now, as he should have.
I was gonna kill him. ...
Okay, maybe not. I couldn't kill him, but I definitely have to do something. Oh, nah. Kick his ass. How could I not? That skateboard was like a part of me. Plus he had to be put in his place once in a while. Whip his ass. Stepped up and he seemed to know what was coming, so he backed away, full on defensive. What? Is there a fighting simulator in this?
Okay, Tej. Ha ha ha. I did the wrong thing. Next time I won't use a skateboard. I'll use something of Mom's, like her dildo or something. I grabbed him by the shirt.
What kinda?
Tej?
I lifted him up a couple of centimeters from the ground and slammed his body into the wall. It's getting oddly erotic.
What kind of freaking monsieur are you? Oui. How many times have I told you not to touch it? Anything about my skateboard, Tyler. Anything about my skateboard.
What were you thinking of that useless brain of yours? How the heck did you even open a jam with that? You wanna test me or something? Terry? Terry, Jane, Ryan, what do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh. I didn't turn around right away and dropped Tyler as if he caught fire. Yeah, Mom to the rescue. I hadn't even managed to kick his ass.
He started it. He ruined my skateboard. I don't care what he did.
My voice just keeps alternating. Typical.
Well, you should care. He always doing stuff like this, and you just let him get away with it. You think this is easy for me? You think dealing with the 2 years like this sometimes easy for me? You're supposed to be the older sibling of TJ. You're 16. You're supposed to be above this. And what? I'm supposed to be okay. Oh. And what? I'm supposed to be okay with him doing whatever he likes me doing his belongings? You're supposed to not.
Oh.
You're supposed to not kill him.
Well, I couldn't make promises.
I can't deal with TJ. Not right now. Of course you can. Go on ahead with your other important concerns. I wouldn't lay a finger on them. It'll be all the night for anyway. Tyler still gets to do whatever he wants all the time.
No, I don't.
Every day we usually start out the same way. Tyler and I fight over the cereal. Tyler would try some underhanded move to get it from me. Then he'd lick my hands. Kick me under the table. Mess up my ponytail. That's why I couldn't have bottom with the ponytail anymore. Steal my bowl. Today he got the box of cereal and dumped it over my head. Cheerios went everywhere. He was a little charmer. He just sat there with his goofy sized blonde head bobbing with a cackle, said it at my expense. I can't rhyme. Friday over. We're still in Friday. Never mind.
Tyler!
Lighten up, Tej. That was funny.
For you, maybe. Your face is at least funny, though.
Your mom is funny. Ooh.
You both have the same mom?
Our mom, Dillweed.
Haven't heard Dillweed in a long time. I'm gonna bring it back.
Your mom jokes are lame.
Semantics.
Wow, what a useless scene for your mom joke. Oh. I knew what was coming next. I would start skating to school and have to backtrack about 10 times to stop my brother from getting sidetracked gawking at squirrels. Tyler could never focus on one thing for too long. I was pretty sure he had ADHD, but Mom wouldn't do anything about it, and Dad was never around. It's kind of annoying that Tyler wouldn't get the help that I was sure he needed. Not that I cared or anything, it just bothered me that I still had to babysit my 15-year-old brother. Brah, you're 1 year apart from each other. Shut the fuck up. Ha! Ty and I joked that Dad probably has a couple of other families out there, with how infrequently he'd get to see him. Because, you know, joking was easier than admitting that it might just be true. So it's just the three of us, and the only way Mom seemed to cope was with ignoring the erratic behavior of Tyler. Which means my brother could get away with anything. Dude, really? I hated being the older child. Everything would always be my fault because in Mom's eyes, Tyler was a regular kid who occasionally messes up doing those childish things instead of the behavioral and problematic goof. I'm gonna go over here real fast and make sure that's the wrong screen. That's not what I wanted. I'm so sorry. Just want to come over here and make sure we're still, that isn't what I wanted either. Okay. Great. Well, we're still streaming, I guess. Sure. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, no, we are. I'm just prolonging everything. I'm so sorry. What's going on? He's a goof. He's a bitch. Move on. Must have taken a lot of denials. Anyone could plainly see that Tyler had made it his job to test the two only sane people in the family. I admire her for that. Honest. What? What? I missed something? I must have missed something. Thankfully, I didn't have to look out for him when I got on school property, my only Tyler-free zone. We lagging over there? No, I'm just sitting still, not doing anything. He would be on his own then, and if anyone had a problem with him, they could call Mom. Or the police, whichever one came first. It's Friday, end of the week, school day. My best friend, Nikki, was a welcome sight after the morning fiasco. Who the fuck are you? She leaned on my locker, looking bored. You don't look like you should be in this game. Nikki, that girl, total oddball. But I love her to tits. If only I could, I would replace Tyler with Nikki as my sibling any day of the week.
FYI, Jono is coming this way.
See how helpful she was? I would never warn me of impending annoyances. Ha! He was an annoyance in and of himself. I turned just in time to see the bulging shoulders of the president of the AV club.
Juno something. I didn't care about his last name.
He was a fellow regular at my local skate park, but that was the extent of our common ground. Stay off my turf, boy. Skating destroys what a shirt says. Even though I was the teeniest bit jealous of his skill, I would have been content never to have to talk to him again. Fate didn't agree because he would always hover around me like a bad smell. I glanced up to his face. His hair was getting dangerously close to a mullet, but he still held himself like cock of the walk.
Jono?
Are you gonna enter the Extreme Sports Challenge this year?
He sized me up. I could tell he was figuring out if I was serious about it.
No.
So, be ready to lose, babe.
Thanks for coming all this way to tell me.
Smile sweetly. So false even the Neanderthal like him would be able to tell. Like, what was this deal? If I didn't know any better, I'd swear he was stalking me. Oh, music's over. I waved at him and he left just as the first bell the morning rang out. Jono had actually ruined my Tyler Free Zone mood. Ugh, how I longed for a Tyler Free and Jono Free Zone. That's called death. Need I describe in full detail how much of my brother's antics ruined the rest of my day? What am I listening to? Hey, school was over. It was a fast day. You just went through... Man... School was over and I just settled down to do my homework when... Crash! My window looked like a car windshield, complete with a baseball-sized hole. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's your brother. He's gonna be a pitcher. Glass everywhere. Located the baseball next to one of my dirty shirts on the floor. This must be Tyler. This must have been Tyler. I still hadn't decided what to do about it yet when Tyler came bound into my room, gasping for air. We've been attacked. Hey, great, you found it. Found? Did he not just see what his ball did to my window? I glared at him. So, pass it here, Tej. He aimed the ball at his head and he ducked just in time as it went bouncing down the hallway.
Terry, turn around. No throwing balls in the house.
What about throwing balls through the house? I was too annoyed to even question her if she heard the sound of shattering glass. Why didn't she say anything? I splurted, still not finding the words of how completely cheated I was. No, I spluttered. I'm just an idiot. Plus, I like the word spluttered better. My brother was the spawn of evil, and if there was any doubt before, now I was sure.
I'll buy you a new window, TJ. Pinky promise.
He held out his pinky finger to me, as it just looks like as if it were contagious. Could you catch evil from a pinky? Wasn't taking the chance, anyhow. What's the point? You just break that one too.
Hey, I'm trying here.
Well, stop. I don't need you trying, when all you do is make everything worse. I shoved him out of my room so hard that I sent him toppling to his backside and then closed the door to shut myself off from my family. If I locked myself in here long enough, maybe Tyler would disappear. Maybe the zombie apocalypse would hit and he'd drag away from my flesh-eating monsters. I could dream, couldn't I? Saturday, it's Saturday. That morning, my mom was getting ready for work at the diner when Tyler actually disappeared. This is great. He's dead. Oh, only to reappear as I poured myself Blizzard. He was holding a flattened rodent by the tail with his 2 fingers. You know how it is. He dangled it right in front of my face, trying to get a reaction on me. When he noticed there was none, he broke into a creepy grin. He's probably gonna stick it in the cereal bowl.
Give you $10 to lick it.
I wasn't particularly squeamish, but I was interested in where he was getting green from. It wasn't like he got patrons of money for chores. I don't know how else he could have been raking it in.
Where'd you get $10 from?
I'll tell you if you lick it.
Man, I don't want your fucking money. Get out of here.
Pass.
Dangled it one last time and gave up, looking disappointed.
What a joy kill. What a killjoy. What? Where'd you get that money, though?
Why should I tell you? Free of charge. Oh, hold on, people. We moving, kids? Why should I tell you, free of charge? You charge your own sister for information about yourself?
Are you really surprised?
He flung the thing in the trash. Just as our mom entered the kitchen, still sipping her morning coffee. How I wish he had a scene with the despicable monster child. of hers had been holding for just a few moments. Bet she wouldn't even care. This is the point of the game where you can decide. Can I kill him this early? Where it is that TJ should spend her day. Click on the area on the map you'd like to go. Oh, this is huge where I want to go. Hold on, I gotta come over here and make sure I'm still rolling. Yeah, we still rolling, boys. Where do I want to go? That was loud. Not what I wanted. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Where do I want to go? Chat, where do you want to go? I don't have anybody in chat. Great. Okay. We want to stay at home? This is Saturday. We want to go skate? But fucking, Jono's gonna be there, man. Johnny boy. We're not going to school. We're not going to the library. We're not going to skate park or the mall. What are we feeling? Let's go to the mall, because malls on Sundays are usually shorter hours. And we'll go to the skate park on Sunday, because I feel like there's less people there on Sunday. You know, I'm trying to get maximum me time. So we'll go to the mall. Even though the mall's pretty busy on Saturday, but I need to get to the mall and make sure my skateboard is working. I was telling this to Mom. I didn't really care about Tyler knowing what I was up to. Mom downed the rest of her coffee in one swift movement. Take your brother. He gets lonely these days when Dad is on the road. Maybe if he wasn't a piece of shit, then, you know, I wouldn't feel bad for him. Do not. It's better than when Dad gets back. Oh, hey, oh boy. What's going on? My boyo. This is the epitome of the games I will be playing, because it's all I could play on here. It's better than when Dad gets back into town and expects us to clean the back sweat off his truck. It's fucking gross. It wasn't any better for us when Dad came back, so this was a poor excuse for me to babysit my brother. Mom obviously didn't appreciate what I said by the way her lips tightened.
Terry, show some respect.
Tyler said it. You'd have no problem with it. Fucking... My voice rose a little. I was sick of having to defend every little thing I said while Tyler never got the third degree from my mom. However, my mom only let out a sigh. Is it strange that I actually wanted her to show some emotion towards me for once? That's because I'm adorable. That's why I don't fucking, fuck. Cereal fell out of his mouth as he spoke. Real adorable. Bruh, let me go to the mall already. I'm hyped. Let's go. So I ended up bringing up... Man, I didn't want to bring this kid to the mall. So I ended up bringing him with me to the mall. It wasn't fair. Look, just stay out of my way. Oh. Please ignore everything that I'm doing over here. I mean, I guess I could just talk to him because he's either watching it or he'll, you know, just exit right out once he sees what I'm doing. Look, just stay out of my way. Go to wherever the kids hang out at, and don't prank any of those mall cops or anything. I'm serious, Tyler. No trouble. Now I'm going to the skate shop. Hold on. Time out. Time out here, kids. Dude, nah, man. Everybody can chat. Oh, someone's here. Oh, shit. Let's change that setting right there. Hopefully that works for you. I'll be right back. I want to see who's here. Hopefully I figured that out for you, my boyo. We should be. If not, I'll figure it out after stream. Anyways, we'll just we'll jump right back into this. I gotta bring my fucking brother along. Now I'm going to the skate shop. Man, nobody goes to skate shops anymore, dude. My dude. Oh, dude, it's Abercrombie and DeFitch over there, man. I'm going to the skate shop. Don't follow me. I went back to my room and hit my head on the desk repeatedly. What is this? Oh, like I was stuck with no way out. The wind was still whistling through the hole in my window. I suppose it was the reminder of how inconsiderate my brother was and that he made me do it. Something in my brain just snapped. I doubt the game has complex audio settings. Is it a little too loud for you, buddy boy? I can turn it down if you'd like. So I opened up my computer and set up my webcam. Oh, she's gonna stream too. So guys, I have the most horrible of all brothers. She is streaming. Dude, I should be like a story time streamer. I just sit here and talk for a billion hours about things that never happened. He's a little freak. Like he does the freakiest things you could ever think of. No, not like that way. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I sometimes wonder how my life would be like if he never existed. And I gotta say, it would be so lit. It is getting dark in here. If that wasn't too much, then you'd probably just get out of my face, but nah. I go online and I see people posting stuff about loving their... Niggas talking outside. Fucking shut up. I see people posting stuff about loving their siblings and all the cringe-worthy interaction. I swear to get goosebumps every single time. Yeah, right, we're never doing that. I don't know who could love that little twat. Or if anyone would be able to, for that matter. Did I turn off the sound? What did happen? Is this just me venting to myself? It is. Where's my music? Where's my sad tunes? I ran through exactly what he had done to ruin my life this week, including wrecking the wheel on my skateboard, breaking my window, and dousing me in Cheerios, and more, just so you know. I uploaded a video on my favorite video blogging site, The Vlogger, and entitled it, My Brother is Worse Than Yours. I thought it was aptly titled. When I tried to click on the uploaded video, something happened. Weird ad. Oh, have an annoying sibling? Wish you could swap places with someone who had a different sibling to yours? This experiment does just that. Swap families and see the world through different eyes. Dude, that's called Wife Swap. It's a show. I couldn't help but click through the prompts. I'll be honest, I didn't really think much of all. There's another person in this in the stream for a second. I'm so sorry, other person that stumbled into this. Because it hit me right at the spot with the sibling thing. Just thought it'd humor me at the very least. I know my curiosity always leads me down very, very dark paths. Are you patient with your sibling? Nah, I just want to kill him. Patient and Tyler, two words that just don't miss. Have you tried to love him? How about nah? You think you'd be happier at another family? Absolutely. I'll tell you why. My father's never there for me. My brother's a cuck. My mom is a cuck. I'd trade in Tyler for practically anyone else. So yeah. Press submit if you answered yes to all the questions above. No brainer there. Please wait 24 hours for a confirmation of your details and situations. We'll bring you a brand new brother. Brand new. Or sibling of some sort. After appropriate time, the experiment will begin. 24 hours, as if I'd remember the stupid experiment by then. And that was with the after an appropriate time. Like, what? That was so vague and dumb. They're gonna give me a serial killer. I spent the rest of the night trying to fix the wheel of my skateboard, wondering just what I signed up for. Good thing I didn't enter anything about the credit card Mom entrusts me with if it ended up being a scam. Listen, that's why you just go online. You can just do, just random credit cards with random names and addresses, and you can just put that into, like, free trial stuff. Don't use your own card. Terry Jane! Get out of my room, fuck. My mom was standing there, makeup smudged and looking worn. I knew what this was about. What it's always was about. Sometimes she'd just yell at me, get it over with, but I had a feeling she wasn't in the mood tonight. Okay, I get it. Tyler had problems, so we can just all forget about anything he does wrong because he can't help it. He's retarded. What do you want me to say, TJ? Your brother doesn't come with a manual. Yes, he does. Chapter 2, Discipline. You know, spanking, yelling, or sending him to the naughty corner. How about taking away his phone or game console? I'm the daughter, so I really shouldn't be giving you tips. Mom's getting put in her place here, man. I'm telling you, if this was your mom, I wouldn't stand for this. TJ, it's hard to explain, but parenting is not that easy, especially when your husband's gone and banging other girls, so you have to sit there and hook up with firemen. It's easier to let it slide and just leave the problems be, right, Ma?
Oh, the problems here also include you, TJ. You're not seeing that. I'm trying.
I haven't ever done anything to deserve this talk. My mom just sighed that she had given up. Good.
You still have a lot to learn about life.
Man, this isn't how I want to spend my Saturday. I don't want Mom to like sit there and give you a talk, or it's like even worse, like when a friend's over and your parents yell at you, it's like, please stop. Enough. The next day I had to decide where I was going to spend my time. Where we want to go, chat? I'm looking at the one viewer in here. We went to the mall yesterday. We got skate stuff. We can stay at home. Go to the skate park. We can go to school on... Wait, will that even get... Yeah, we can go to school on Sunday. We can go to the library. I let you decide. I don't know why I'm pointing over here. I let you decide. Let me know. I'll sit here and I'll wait. I'll hydrate up. Not that he's probably paying attention. He probably just has it playing in the background, in all honesty. Stay home and jerk off. Alright. I can do that. Stay home. I stayed home instead, knowing full well I had nothing to do outside anyway. I just didn't feel like an outdoorsy day. At least here at home I could just unwind and relax. But of course, no relaxation time was ever going to be complete without Tyler being found. Oh, that's awkward. I'm just like jerking off and he like, surprise! So I tricked Tyler into going outside for a change, then locked him out of the house. Brilliant, isn't it? Not only did I have place to myself, Tyler also had no way to wreak even more havoc around the house. Win-win. Oh. Getting this jamming music back. When we got back, my brother was being too quiet, eerily quiet. Yeah, he's probably got like mugged outside. Caught him in the kitchen, sitting on a bar stool, cutting and pasting. Pasting? What? What's he doing? Is he suicidal?
What you doing there, dude?
Oh, what you doing there, dude? Just homework. It's a collage. I wished I had an ass. There in front of him were several of my skate magazines. Years worth of collecting. Years. All the Tony Hawk photos. You goddamn serious? A couple of them laid in tatters. Snatched the magazines away from him. I'm gonna kill you. You think I'm kidding? I'll feed you to the bears. Why am I so close? Feed you to the bears. I'll rub you in meat juice and feed you to the bears, you little rat. That's my homework.
I'll get a D. I'll get all the D's. I can't afford another D, Tish. I can't do it again. Not another D. I can't do it anymore. He sounded surprised at my reaction, as if he hadn't been trying to goad that out of me at all. I would have almost believed that he wasn't a conniving little monster if I didn't know him so well. I was so mad I was practically hyperventilating. I don't fucking care. I don't. I had to really swallow it up. Excuse me? The urge, okay. To punch him right in his stupid fucking face. Piece of... I can't yell, everybody's home. Fuck. It's going to explode here. I swept up the last remains of the magazine and gathered them in my arms, stalking off to my room. It's my... Who the fuck's house is this? Excuse me? I usually woke up on autopilot, so I didn't really notice the pastel wallpaper at first. Brah, this ain't even your room. We woke up in the wrong house. Yawning, I went to where the door normally was and banged in the wall. Dude, you got replaced. Somebody came in the middle of the night, fucking took you, replaced you with somebody for your brother. You see, you wanted it the other way around. You wanted your brother to get taken away. You got raped. It was a little odd, but I just moved a few inches aside and went through the door. It took me a little longer down the hall when I started noticing little things that were askew, like the entire layout of the house, for example. I managed to catch myself just in time before I fell down the stairs. Wait, our house doesn't have stairs. Listen, brah, in the first scene, when you're like, I live in a one-story building house, you have stairs. You've lived in a two-story house before. Whoa! Did someone just do some renovating when I was asleep? Did somebody just change my hair color and enhance my breasts? Renovating was an understatement. Tej does get all the D's. Not only was it not the same place, but nothing in there was ours either, as far as I could see. Did I just sleepwalk to another house? How weird. I ran my hand along the handrail in a daze. This did not feel like home. At all. In any case, I couldn't just stand there. What on earth is going on? I descended the staircase and followed my nose to the kitchen where something good was brewing. It's your new mom. A woman in a white lab coat turned to face me, her brown hair streaked with gray. She looked really professional, like a scientist or something. Yeah, 'cause you're in an experiment house. I wondered who she was. She probably owned the place. Hey, sweetie, how'd you sleep? Oh, it took me 3 seconds to process that she was addressing me. Your mom got a lot hotter. My gaze went from her to the pancake she was putting out on a long wooden table that has a vase of brightly colored flowers in the middle of it. That was the smell. ... You alright? You seem a little dazed. Ask me again when I'm awake. When I wake up. Lord have mercy. Sat down and took it all in with wonder. What a beautiful dream. A big house. Picture perfect pancakes. Sweetie, can you have some pancakes as soon as you wake Eric? Eric's probably like some fucking hunk. Eric? Who's Eric? The woman gave me a confused look. Why, you must still be in dreamland, sweetie. Have you already forgotten? Papa gonna go play some WoW. Alright, buddy. Enjoy. Go get all the... whatever the fuck you get in WoW for me. Have you already forgotten your own brother's name? She chuckled as if a real hilarious thing. Brother? I only have one annoying younger brother, and his name is Tyler. This dream was getting weirdly specific. Oh well, it was time to wake up anyway. Oh! I slammed my head down on the kitchen table repeatedly, not minding the pain that has always worked in the past. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Strangely, the pain felt real. As in, really, real. Ow! Sweetie! Oh, I forgot! You're too old for me to call you sweetie anymore. Another lab coat came in. A guy trying to tie his tie. Who kissed the woman on the cheek? I hope you don't mind if I still call you like that.
Finally, it sunk in. This is my real dad. Lab coats. I'm in a laboratory. 24 hours. Experiment. After appropriate time, the experiment will begin. The sibling experiment. That stupid ad about appropriate time. Wait, no, about switching siblings. Was I drugged? Was it some sort of simulation? Were there actually wizards? This has to be fake. Scanned the room for hidden cameras before lab coat number 1 shooed me aside.
Harry?
They knew my name too. I had to get out of here.
Nowhere was safe. What would I do?
Raised my head and moved out the chair, keeping a hand on the table to keep me steady.
You better get moving. Your brother was sleeping all day if you don't wake him.
That didn't sound like my brother. He was usually up at the crack of dawn with way too much enthusiasm to help for the coming day. You know, although he does wake up early, so you can't hate your brother for that. You know, he's a very active fella. So, just for reference, he's in the bedroom upstairs.
You know that, sweetie.
Lab coat number 2 was teasing me, sitting down to pancakes. Ooh, pancakes. If I wanted pancakes, and I did, I would have to wake up this brother of mine. Guess I might as well do it because
pancakes, haha, you know, nothing says rape and child abduction and everything else like pancakes, huh?
Oh, shit, dude. Such a thing as this possible world scenario, but I never heard of one possible world replacing the actual world. It wasn't possible world me, however, it was actual world me in a possible world scenario. What's happening? What if I had been born in a different family? What if I had been born in a different family? What indeed? Because there, in front of me in the hallway, was something I had missed previously, a family portrait of a well-groomed lab coat and a boy with a long nose next to a girl that looked an awful lot like me. I recoiled at the sight of my own likeness and dropped the frame. I recoiled at the sight of my own, but I looked nothing like these people.
Are you alright, sweetie?
Oh. Are you alright, sweetie? The father in the picture called out from downstairs. Jerry? I shook the shock out of my system.
Yeah.
There was a door on my right and I opened, which was a study. No sleeping brother in there. I tried another on my left. Empty bedroom. The next one on my right was the one. Snorri McGee was in there, alright. Heck. Oh, what? There was a broom next to the wastebasket at the door. Why the heck was the room so dirty, though? I poked my head in to be sleeping bear and swatted his nose with the end of it. Man, you're just smacking. Wake up, random dude who is supposed to be my brother. You know, she's taking this very much in stride for the fact that, this is some random stranger. And she's in a random house with people she doesn't know. Poked him a few more times just for good measure, and the broom and almost stuck into his nostril, except his nostril wasn't big enough to accommodate it.
There's pancakes.
With closed eyes, the boy drew out a small object and held it up.
You know what the dice says about sleeping patterns?
I had no idea what he's talking about. This may as well have put me in the family that spoke Spanish for all the insider talk that went on here.
And their guilt cakes. Mom just feels bad for working all weekend.
His hand fished around under his bed and found a shoe which he pegged at me. Thank goodness I ducked it just in time.
Now get out.
Stared at him in disbelief. How insulting. Dude, what's your problem? Don't be an asshole to your new sister now, I had no idea what was happening, but it might better be just to ride this one out for the meantime.
New sister, huh? You're drunk.
I don't drink.
Said get lost. No, you said get out, dude. Wow, you're especially annoying today.
Is that any way to get a lift to school? He was starting out of the slumber now, sitting up and stretching. All bored.
Why aren't we ambitious this morning?
I always bored. You know anything about the sibling experiment? That he wasn't terribly chatty. Hadn't expected him to rudely point to the door with force.
Out.
He shrugged and started moving.
I'd done my job now.
I think the sibling experiment stuck with me with a dud. What are we at for, Alright, we'll just click out here for a second. We'll go for 10 more minutes, kids. That'll be a nice hour total. I think the sibling, wow. I went back to the kitchen. Mom was still there. So were the pancakes. I poked Lazy. Can I have pancakes now? Of course, sweetie. They're yours. Scored. I picked one with each hand and shoveled them into my food hole. And there came a shriek from the other person in the room. Lab coat number 2 was there in an instant. What's all the commotion? Striding over to me, Lab coat 1 put her hands on my shoulders, edged me down to sit on the table, then produced something from the kitchen counter. What? My cheeks were bulging. I just didn't get it. Haven't we told you to behave like a lady and eat with dirty hands? You'll get a disease. Put them out. My hands. I stuck them out hesitantly. She squirted a sticky solution onto them. It feels icky.
Now be a good girl and rub that in.
When in Rome, I shrugged and did so. This lady, man. Just following all the rules. Got a kiss on my cheek from Mom for my efforts.
Now, Eric, we'll drive this girl into the rules by the Monday.
I could only guess what the rules were in this bizarre alternate reality. No grinds on the furniture? Just processing this when she grabbed a briefcase off the chair next to me and disappeared out the doorway. Dad gave a swift nod, grabbed his own briefcase from the kitchen counter, and followed her out. Okay. But whatever, I was still in a bit of a daze, but it would seem that I hit the jackpot with this family, with the pancakes and the loving attention and expensive things. Best of all, no Tyler. No skateboard. I found some shoes to wear. They weren't a lot of options. Only things besides heels were pink and fuzzy. It was past fear of not being caught dead in anything now. I just wanted something that I could walk around in. Now I had to deal with transport. My board. My mind was desperate and it had to be somewhere. I dug through what I could of the giant closet, but there wasn't anything in there resembling a skateboard. Just uber girly junk that I barely wanted to touch with a broom. I'd stuck up the snooze and guy with the nose rather than touching it with my bare hand. All these clothes are nothing for use.
Tash!
Coming! I didn't have another choice. There would have to be no boarding for me that morning, but hopefully I could rectify it later. Get in the car, bitch! But Eric's guy's car was a hunk of junk, but it had a stereo system in it that must have cost a fortune. I slid in the passenger seat and pulled down the hem of my skirt I was dressed in. My legs weren't usually on. Man, I'm gonna go fight somebody out there. We're usually on display like this, and it made me incredibly self-conscious. The stereo came on with the engine and death metal music poured out of the speakers at an obscene level.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, he must be deaf.
I tried to shout above the music, but Aaron had heard me through his head pop. He didn't let on. It was only 15 minutes and I knew where we were going before I saw the familiar sign. Streetsville High School. Felt like I could breathe again. Familiarity at last of all the weird and bizarre things that had happened to me this morning. That was certainly a breath of fresh air. Not just that, but Nikki too. She was like a sister to me. Now she could help bring some sanity to this whole crazy world. You know what? I'll finish this. Eric parked awkwardly, stopping and starting as if he'd only done it a few times before, but I just grinned through it all. Things were looking up. Thanks, bro. I saluted him goodbye and skidded in the hallway with my bunny slippers moments later. What a weird day. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. We will save that right there. Whatever this game was. Sure. Okay. We'll go back to the main menu. We have it right there for next time. Hopefully everybody here enjoyed the game. If not, I am sorry. If you did, hey, awesome. And hopefully everybody has a good night.